and we are BACKAGAIN on another fantastic sunny day on the FLY in the cemetery. In the cemetery. Well, why are you sitting in the cemetery, Mo? Because there is a great chance if you live in Chicago and you have a child, your child could end up right here this summer. I'm going to say that again. I'm sitting in a cemetery because if you live in Chicago, there's a great chance that your child can end up here this summer. The city of Chicago is reckless, off the chain. 60 people shot over the weekend. 60 people shot over the weekend. Yet, you have people talking about Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter seem to not matter to me in these urban areas where we, people of color, are concentrated at. That's a problem. I'm going to say that again. In urban areas where there's a high concentration of people of color, black people, yeah, there's a problem because we're killing each other. Your children are killing each other. Gang wars is a mess right now in Chicago. So if you have children, keep them safe in the house. There's no guarantee that you're going to be safe in the house either, because stray bullets can go through the wall. Stray bullets can come through your window. It doesn't matter. And they call themselves gangster. That's not gangster. That's punkish. That's punkish. If you want to be a gangster, go right up to the individual and turn off his TV. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. If there's women and children involved, you don't do that. Not when I was coming up. There was ethics and rules and structure to the game when I was coming up. Right now, they have no structure. They have no rules. They have no morals. They have no principles. About nothing. About nothing. I'm just saying. A question was posed to me. Am I scared to live in the city of Chicago? I was raised in the city of Chicago. Of course I'm not scared, but I keep my head on a swivel. And you better keep your head on a swivel. And you all are talking about what? The police killing you. Look how much we're shooting ourselves. We seem to not know that we have a lot of value. I'm going to say that again. We seem to not know that we have a lot of value. We have so much value that we provide for other families. We provide for their children to go to college. We provide for them to drive big, expensive cars. We provide for them humongous bank accounts where they go on trips to other countries. This is done every 6 months to a year. And guess who funds it all? Black people. Just ask the Korean or the Chinese or the Arab. Ask them how valuable are black people. Mind you, if you take away our business, if black people were to stop shopping and stop spending their money at the Asian Chinese place or at the Arab corner store or at the Arab gas station, where would the Arab be? Where would the Asian and the Chinese be? Huh? But you say you have no value. Look at the Arabs who own the liquor stores in the urban areas. I'm going to say that again. Look at the Arabs who own the liquor stores in the urban areas and ask them, does Black Lives Matter? They would tell you yes. You. Ask the Arab. Now just think, if we can supply the Arabs and all of these foreigners good homes, luxury, cars, expensive trips, sending their kids to college, what can we do with ourselves running or operating the same business while we are around here killing one another? I'm not worried about the sweat. It's hot outside. I am supposed to be sweating, okay? I am supposed to be sweating on this fantastic, super fabulous day in the cemetery. Yeah. What are we going to do, Chicago? What are we going to do, black people all over America? What are we going to do? Because not only is this in Chicago, it's in New York, it's in California, it's in Atlanta, it's in Memphis, it's in Texas. Any urban area where there's a high concentration of black people, sadly, there's going to be a lot of killing this summer. You have people on their jobs who are getting fired, who are going back to their former place of employment that they just got fired from, going to shoot up the place. And here it is. Now they may have a reason. They may have a reason to do that, seeing that it's messing up their livelihood. They've worked 30, 40 years at a job, and now the job has no use for them. Or they got all of this debt that they got, this home that they got, thinking that it's the American dream when it has become the American nightmare to own a home. It's a good time to sell it, not a good time to buy. I'm just saying. Now for you who are out there just killing people, it's a sad situation. It's a sad situation all across America. What are we gonna do? The state and condition of black people in America is horrible. In fact about it, if you're not a bad person, you're a decent person and a righteous person, this place, this country, this society that we live in has become a prison for righteous people. I'm going to say that again. The society as we know it has become a prison for righteous people. I'm just saying. It's not the righteous people that are out here killing each other. It is young men who have no guidance, who are out here on the streets taking care of themselves. Some of them as little as 11 and 12 years old, walking around with guns, ready to do what? Cut your TV off for whatever reason. In the city of Chicago, you go to work in the morning, you're a hard-working citizen. You may be trying to get on a train track. Guess what happens? You get your TV cut off. Trying to be right in a wicked world will get you killed. So what do? You keep your head on a swivel. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep your children inside. I know that it's summertime and it's hard, but what can you do? Stay away from parties. I don't care if it's in a garage party, a house party, a club. Stay away from that. It is a great chance that you can lose your life doing what? Partying. And you will end up where? Where I'm sitting right now, in a cemetery. Young men out there, there are a lot of constructive things for you to do. You say, well, like what, Mo? How's that going to give me some money, Mo? Well, sometimes it's not all about money. My generation that I came up in, I grew up extremely well. I didn't want for anything. I didn't. I stayed on the west side of Chicago. Augusta Street, Augusta and Cicero. Never wanted for anything. Back then, there was some type of family cohesiveness. After 87, everything went reckless. After 87, because that's when drugs were flooded. The neighborhoods were flooded with drugs, cocaine, back then. Just at the same time, while they were flooding the streets of Chicago with cocaine and crack, they were instituting Ritalin and all of these other medications for your child. And Ritalin is only one molecule away from being cocaine. What? I'm going to say that again. Ritalin is one molecule away from being cocaine. I'm just saying. You think about that. When you go outside from the city of Chicago, watch your back. Watch your back. Predators are on the loose. You don't know if they're black predators, white predators, Chinese predators, Puerto Rican predators, Mexican predators. The city has become a zoo. The city has become a zoo, and you cannot tell who's who. I'm going to say that again. You cannot tell who's who. Anybody can walk up in the store and cut your TV off. It's sad. This madness has got to stop. Because, as I told you in another video, black people are the most valuable people on the planet. Yet, we don't value our own value among ourselves. That is so sad. We don't value the own value that we have among ourselves. Yet, we say that Black Lives Matter. Those 60 people who were shot in the city of Chicago, did their lives matter? Did their lives matter? Do the lives of children matter? Do the lives of children matter? Should be the case. And you know what? From the looks of it, not even the lives of children matter anymore in the city of Chicago. Sad. And it's a beautiful day. It's a fantastic day. When I was growing up, we couldn't wait to go outside. We couldn't wait to go outside. Our parents had to tell us it's time to come in. We didn't want to stay inside. We didn't have all of the computer comforts and video game comforts that you see today that children have. That's all they want to do is to stay inside. But if you want to live in the city of Chicago, it's best for you to stay inside. Because you might go outside and get your TV cut off. I'm just saying. It's outrageous out here for the state of black America. For the state of black America. It's horrible out here. Clean up your act. Pull up your pants. Pull up your pants. Stop walking around here with your ass showing more than your woman. Young men, it's sad out here. Pull up your pants. Tie up your gym shoes. How can you escape the police when you're dragging your pants and your shoes is not tied up? No wonder you can never get away. No wonder you're always apprehended. Because not only do you, some of us, commit crimes, when we do commit them, hell, we're not prepared to get away. Because our pants is hanging down. Our shoes are untied. Not to mention, we have no sense at all. We have no sense at all. It's sad for me to say the things that I'm saying, but it's absolute truth. It is absolute truth. And all parents out there, if you are a parent, a real parent, keep your children out of the streets. You can't even go on your front porch. Grandmothers can't go outside. Grandfathers can't go outside. Children can't even go outside and ride their big wheels, ride their bikes. They can't do that because some real gangster wants to shoot up where you stay at. Like they have no sense. It has become a zoo in the city of Chicago and any other place that is urban here in America. It is sad. It has become a human zoo. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't know what to read? You can start here.